Hola mis amigos, ¿cómo están? Soy Joani. Hoy es domingo y episodio 12. It's episode 12. Alright, so in the last class we went through the verb ir, which means to go. So today we're going to use the verb ir again, but we're going to use it when we're talking about things in the future. Okay, so one of the cool things and one of the reasons why I said before ir is such an important verb to learn and it's going to take your Spanish to the next level is simply because it's used similar to English. So think of in English when you say, I'm going to go somewhere or I'm going to do something. Okay, it works exactly the same in Spanish. So something pretty cool about the verb ir. So what we're going to do today is, again, go through the conjugations for the verb ir. After that, I'm going to give you some verbs, some new verbs that we haven't used before to increase your vocabulary and just give you a few more ideas on how you can expand on using the verb ir. And finally, straight after that, I'm going to give you some more exercises just to test you, but also help you learn how to use the verb ir in the future as well. All right, so vamos. Let's go over those conjugations again. So remember, I go, you got yo voy. So I go. You go, tú vas. So tú vas. He or she goes, él o ella va. So él o ella va. We go, nosotros vamos. Nosotros vamos. Y finally, they go, ellos o ellas van. So ellos o ellas van. So remember those conjugations, okay, very important. All right, awesome. So let me give you some more verbs that we haven't used before. So first up, we've got limpiar. So limpiar, which is to clean. We've also got the verb venir, which means to come. We've also got the verb caminar, so caminar, which is to walk. And we've also got the verb hacer, so hacer, which means to do. So that one's a really important one as well. Okay, now real quick, before we get into the exercises, remember the reason why we conjugate the verbs in Spanish is simply so that everyone knows who we're talking about. So if I say yo voy, everyone knows that I'm talking about myself. Okay. When we use a verb straight after the first verb that we've used, we don't need to conjugate it because everyone already knows who we're talking about. For example, if I want to say I am going to go to the gym, I would say voy a ir al gimnasio. So voy a ir al gimnasio. So notice how I wouldn't conjugate the second verb there, ir, just keep it in its basic form. So just keep that in mind. Now let me give you some exercises using those verbs that we just learned. All right. So first question, if you wanted to say, I am going to go to the beach. So I am going to go to the beach. How would you say that in Spanish? Word for beach is playa. So playa. And since it's feminine, it'll be la playa. So la playa. So you'd say, voy a ir a la playa. So voy a ir a la playa. I'm going to go to the beach. All right, cool. Next one. If you want to say in Spanish, are you going to come with us? So are you going to come with us? Bearing in mind, remember the verb to come is venir. Venir. How would you say that in Spanish? Okay, you simply say, vas a venir con nosotros. So vas a venir con nosotros. So you're going to come with us. All right, cool. Let me give you another one. I am going to clean my house today. So I'm going to clean my house today. How would you say that? Okay, simply say, voy a limpiar mi casa hoy. So voy a limpiar mi casa hoy. All right, cool. Let me give you a couple more. All right, let me give you another one. So they are going to do a Spanish class. How would you say that? All right, simply say, van a hacer una clase de español. So van a hacer una clase de español. All right, let me give you one more. So we are going to walk to the restaurant. So we are going to walk to the restaurant. How would you say that? All right, you'd say, vamos a caminar al restaurante. So vamos a caminar al restaurante. All right, awesome. So that is it. So that is how we use the verb ed to talk about things that we're going to do in the future. As I said, really get a grip on the verb ed. It will take your Spanish to the next level. As always, if you've got any other questions, feel free to fire them my way. But apart from that, that is all for today. Hasta pronto.